Nah, let it be.
Okay.
Pull. You don't need to pull that thing.
Well, we do it anyway. Here we go, guys. The dragons are coming. The dragon. What if the dragon was Ness?
It is.
Hmm.
It's the dragon from...
Oh, he took the Dragonite, and then they were like,
Yeah.
"You gotta get rid of this guy. Let's stick him under an island."
I was gonna say it's the dragon from Mega Man 2.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Do you think, like, there's a bunch of things Nintendo would have changed about the rest of the game,
Yeah,
but would they have changed the final battle at all?
I think it would have worked. Like he does kill himself in a way, but I think Palamon Porm in Final Fantasy II, as somebody pointed out, they sacrificed themselves for, you know, everybody else.
Yeah. But that
They
was
also come back to life.
that was kind of, I guess, a minor part of the game compared
It was-
to the final battle.
It was a pretty big deal, and there's also the fact like Sid jumps out of an airship and blows up.
Yeah.
So I think Nintendo would be okay with that.
Oh dang, I forgot about this scene.
Yeah. So the deal is that so the dragon is coming
oh,
out.
Magicant dragon.
Yeah. So the dragon is coming out to recreate the world, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, to come out, it's gonna mess up the island first.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening, I think. A lot of people are really confused by like why all this bad stuff is happening. But it's just the dragon. He has to wake up.
So how do you guys interpret this ending and the darkness afterwards? Chow Yogurt Machine always saw it as the game letting you play yourself as the player, and since the game
Oh, yeah.
doesn't know what you look like, it can't be shown on screen.
Yeah, that's the feeling I got too. It's kind of like it's speaking to the outside world now, like to the real world. Like the game breaks the fourth wall all the time, but at that point, it kind of
It tears it down.
No, it opens it up.
Oh,
like
okay.
it doesn't have a wall; it comes to you. There's the dragon, which is a very strange looking dragon, but okay. I don't think I've seen a dragon in real life, so I can't really complain. I did hear you start to make you made a sound.
I made a sound.
I will say that I did get choked up a little bit. Mostly I felt my heart go a little faster. See, like that thing had to come out, so of course everything gets wrecked.
That's pretty beautiful, that scene right there. I like it.
Sure, you can quote me on that. Oh man, so many people got messed up on this.
Yeah?
When I saw this, I was like, what? What?
Yeah.
And then I just couldn't believe it.
Like, is there gonna be another one?
Yeah, so like, because Earthbound ends on a screen just like this. Like Mother 2 looks a little different, but anyway. So as a last resort, like after, like 30 seconds, I started pressing buttons, and then it's like, what? What's going on? So a lot of people have actually like never seen past this part. So Itoy, you're such a prankster. So at this point in the game, like you talk to a bunch of different characters, but you can't see them, right? In Japanese, because everybody can be so expressive and different and unique sounding, you can usually tell like the gender and the age and all of that. So you can kind of tell who's saying everything. And in translation, it gets lost.
Okay.
But I tried to save it as much as I could. If I do like a book or my localization site, I'll try to go into further detail.
Did you ever go the other way?
Yeah, I think you can. That's a weird phrase.
Peachy keen. I like that.
Oh, I
Is that
forgot.
what we named ourselves?
And we call ourselves Phil Lindblom. That's how you pronounce that. So Phil Sandhop and Marcus Lindblom, they have combined into a Megazord for Mother 3.
Yep. Wait, I want to get that.
So we are either like they're either talking to the real world, which I think is the case, or we are actually in their world.
I think we're there. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm nervous. He's so famous.
So Jeff Man and I, we added some code to this game, and then like if you got all the battle sprites in the battle memory, you will get like a secret message at some point in here. And if you can get all the battle sprites and all the back sprites, you'll get an even secreter message.
Yeah.
And it tells you how to access the memo menu and the hard mode. And I remember like in the text, I'm like, don't tell anybody if you found this. And like 2 days after the translation came out, a guy on the forum just posted all about it.
Oh my gosh.
And it was really funny seeing like that come out. I think a normal developer wouldn't be able to see that happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing maybe that is Kumatora? I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Must be Duster. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They're on the white ship. The white ship is Kumatora and Duster. Is that the mole cricket? Yeah. I think that is Alec, because he's goofy like that.
Mm-hmm.
From what I remember, I think it's a speech pattern. Oh, Wes.
Phil Sandhop is... Oh, there you go.
That'd be awesome if he was in the chat.
Yeah. And he did the... he worked on Earthbound Zero before it got canceled.
Yeah. No.
There's no voice acting in this game at all.
There is sort of, but
But-
not really acting. Sound effects.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that when we released the translation tools, when we released the patch, you can also replace those sound effects.
Oh,
Yeah, so you can change Ready Set Go to your language of choice.
that's cool.
It's a bit of a hassle to mess with audio and stuff, so it might not even be worth it, but if you speak another language and can understand all of this, then there you go. I like the rope snake. I wish there was like a plush of him. See, New Year. Have a good New Year.
Whoa,
Salsa.
what's up?
Yeah, so this guy, he'll give you the secret message.
Oh,
But I don't think we're going to get it because we didn't fight everything.
trip down.
Who's this, I wonder?
Trip down. Hit northern ground.
I feel like I didn't phrase that as well as it could have been. Hello, everybody. You were watching Mother 3. The blackest game there. Okay. Here we go. So this apparently is the absolute safety capsule. Absolutely
Yeah.
safe capsule.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Porky.
Yep.
And so he has to live forever. Even when the universe ends, he's still going to be alive. That's like, you can't get any more lonely than that.
I think he's still gonna be happy.
Yeah. It's crazy. That's like almost either the worst punishment that you can ever give, maybe.
Yeah.
Like just the universe is gone, you're the only thing that's left.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be if you're psychotic like this guy or messed up like Pokey,
Yeah.
then it's the best thing that could happen.
Yeah.
No.
The doorknob?
The Tale of the Doorknob. I think this is actually a game about a doorknob.
Oh, finally, it's in my inventory.
I'm gonna go stick that back
It's
in
in
the door.
the player's inventory, isn't it?
Yeah. So this does feel like it's saying the name of the player. Like, it's saying the people of this world are saved. Oh, that's right. Then they actually talk about our world.
Bye.
Yeah, what's our world like? They're wondering. So, guys, is our world gonna be okay? Do you think it'll be okay? Think it'll be okay in 50 years from now?
50 years, yeah.
You think we'll still be doing okay?
Yeah.
No destruction, no going to Dragon Islands?
Not yet.
Okay.
Maybe in 100 years.
I think we're gonna be okay. Let's make this a good world, guys. Man, after being disappointed from the end question mark screen, seeing all this is
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
And then you get like the bonus cherries on top after this. How do you say that? You just put your lips together?
Yeah.
Yay. Let's sit back. So now we need to see at the very end, it's going to show like Lucas and Klaus and print their names together.
Oh, okay.
And since their names are so big, it might break things. There's actually the Mr. Saturn's name. I saw it break one time before. So pay close attention to all the names because they could mess up. And
Okay.
if they mess up, then I don't know what's going to happen. There's a very good chance they're going to mess up.
Be our eyes. No, if it is messed up, would you fix it?
Yeah.
Would you replay it?
No. I'm not a real company, so getting these names to work was a lot of work because we had to do something called what was it, like tile meshing, tile gluing, something like that. I forget what I called it.
Cascading style sheets.
No.
I know.
But we had to basically we had to pre-create all the tiles for these names, and even then it was very tricky. And then it didn't work for names that you could actually name yourself. So it's like a weird hybrid.
What are we doing? The game is over.
Hello, yes. We're watching the end, looking for some more bugs. Biff.
Did you think about adding the missing characters into the credits like Mike?
I think we did actually. I don't know if we put the characters in, but we did put in some of them.
Oh, look at Scamp. His name kind of goes over the sprite. Oh, I see.
So, some of these lines of text, they were taken out of the Japanese version because of technical issues.
Mm-hmm.
But because we fixed things, we were able to put them back in. So some of these names don't appear sometimes in the Japanese one. Reggie.
My name is Reggie. Would you like a fresh dog?
So, like last year and this year, I worked with Fangame on a game called Sweet 33. And
Oh, Elmore looks mean.
yeah, like it's just like a goofy little psychological horror dating sim game. But
That's a good way to put it.
yeah, so basically I love these things in the Mother games, like these cast roles.
Yeah.
So I put that in there. I think I'm gonna put them in all my games because they're just so much fun.
Yeah.
You can have like a nice little goofy song. Like it sums up everything. It's such a great thing.
Like how Jeff Man is a Vulcan. He's not dancing. He just runs.
I'm really glad everything's working. Actually, I think the friendly ghosts, their text doesn't appear in the Japanese version.
Oh.
So far, we're so good. So the Mr. Saturns I know messed up. When the official musician from Mother 3, the other day, he posted a link to our translation of this. And,
Yeah.
And it messed up. And I was like, no. So the official... Actually, I think most people on the Mother 3 staff know about our translation. Even Itoi's aware of it.
Yeah.
Man,
Nick
it's
Beard.
water.
Oh, there's the skinhead there.
So far, so good.
Yep.
I technically probably should have named everybody crazy wide names, but Dr.
Andonuts.
Dr. A. So pretty much like in Japan, all professors or doctors look like that. So
Yeah.
if you ever see somebody who looks like Dr. Andonuts, it's just because that's what they draw all professors as.
I like the broken one.
I know. I want like a figure of him. I think that'd be great.
The broken.
Yeah.
Hey, I could do that.
Yeah.
That'd be easy enough.
Okay.
I could sign up for a ceramics
Okay.
class somewhere.
Here we go. Let's see. Is it gonna mess up?
All right.
Mr. Saturn text, don't mess up. Don't mess up. Don't mess up.
Oh, I love the way the music changes here.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Did
good.
well.
Yay, 5 ladder.
Is there any reason why the name tiles disappear when they reach the top instead of scrolling through like the sprites?
It's just however they programmed it that way, but I think they did it because there's a sprite limit. You can only have so many sprites on the screen at once.
Okay.
And I think they're nearing the limit by doing all of this. So they're like, get ready to get rid of it as quickly as possible.
So, why did you change Flint saying skinhead, but you kept Skinhead's name?
Yeah, because he did fit the punk, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like I looked up what skinheads were when I worked on the translation, and it seemed to fit like his the subculture. Like they're not necessarily like all racist guys or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they come out like they're originally from like London or something, and they have like that culture. I don't know how to explain it very well because it was before my time, but
Yeah. It's kind of hard for even us to understand. We just know it's not something that we want to describe Flint as being.
So I think technically those mice are supposed to have a name there,
Oh.
but I guess we didn't put them there for some reason. So far so good.
Yep. What is Aeolia doing?
Laughing.
Oh.
Doria is my favorite. Which is your guys' favorite?
I do like Doria.
I should put up a poll, but it would take too long.
Yeah. Just go ahead and name your favorite Magypsy.
Yeah, who's your
right
favorite
now.
Magypsy?
Oh, there's Missy, like before. Yeah, there we go.
No.
I do like Doria because that one stands out a lot.
Frogs. So I think their text was also not in the Japanese one. I like the umbrella one. That's great.
So what makes the text not work correctly? It doesn't seem like something that would bug out. It's just text. And I guess in reference to the scrolling here.
Yeah, so the text is actually sprites. That's constructed out of sprites. I don't know if you know the difference, but you know how in like the old NES games, when there's so many sprites, stuff would start to glitch out? Mm-hmm. It's sort of what happens
issues.
here. So like, what would happen here is like text would start, like parts of the letters would turn into characters, like heads and stuff, just because you go over the sprite limit. The Game Boy Advance lets you do a lot more sprites, but because it's doing all this scrolling and it preps everything, you hit the limit real quick.
Dang. Oh man, that animation.
Here we go. I hope I hope it worked. Is Jeff Man in the chat, or is he still
No,
sick?
he probably still has a fever. Here we go.
Get better, Jeff Man. So far, it looks good. I think also there was a problem with Klaus's name. If you named him 8 letters here, it would mess up. Actually, it used to mess up in the final battle. It all worked, everybody. We did good.
Done did it. Beat
But
it.
here comes the real star of the show.
Oh yeah, the real star.
Everybody clap when it comes up. Yay!
Yay,
Doorknob! Doorknob 3.
Put the confetti up.
It took me a long time to realize that was the doorknob. I think it was just a dot.
Oh, too
Yay,
late.
doorknob.
A little bit too late, but yay.
Hooray. We're not done yet because we gotta make sure this works.
Okay. Oh, keep that up. I like it.
So when it says message, it doesn't mean like he's trying to make a message. It's more like just the message text.
Okay.
That was a question people sometimes. Man, these are some good. That was a good scene to show right there.
This is Flint's story. Oh no, wait, this is us.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember playing this. Never
So
mind.
do remember like Jeff Mann and I, where we were discussing like, because we had to work on the credits. We were like, should we put ourselves in it? And then eventually we were like, no, we'll just put the like intro screen. We didn't even put our names on the intro screen, so we're actually not mentioned in this at all.
So what does the doorknob mean?
It's just a running gag.
You, Thomas, if you haven't been keeping up, or if you've never played Mother 3, Thomas breaks off Flint's doorknob in Chapter 1, and he kicks it somewhere.
Yeah.
And throughout the game,
You keep running across it.
yeah, different characters keep finding the doorknob and throwing it somewhere else.
Like important characters, unimportant NPCs.
Yeah. And then you find it at the very end.
Yeah, you find it and you pick it up at the very end. So it's kind of like, it's had its own journey.
Yeah. Somebody should write a fanfic of the doorknob's journey. I would read that.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember when we were working on the credits, if we did want to put ourselves in it, we would have to take people out. And we were like, no, we're not going to do that. So I think overall, like a lot of people really like this translation, but I do think an official version would be a lot better quality. I'm glad people really like it. Like probably this version is the more pure form, I guess, if you can even. That's kind of a weird term to even use, but like stuff would get changed, content would get changed, nuances would get lost. I think.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, what you read in this translation is almost like E-toy straight. Maybe a little too stiff. Maybe that's just he's changed, or maybe it's just I'm not a good writer myself. Like Nintendo has like professional writers, and that's all they do is they polish translations.
Yeah, so like I would really be interested in seeing Nintendo's official take on this. I know a lot of people say that yours is the best, and yours
Yeah.
is really good, but hey, that just means more Mother 3.
Yeah.
If Nintendo does their
Also,
own.
that Brendan Sector, he's as you can see, he's not a Japanese name,
Yeah.
and he's an American who he actually worked at Brownie Brown helping test the game, and
Oh.
and he's like had a whole bunch of correspondence with us over the years. Like too much to even share now, but at one point we were actually working with him to try to get the rights to do like an official translation, like
Yeah.
to contact Nintendo and license it ourselves.
Got a question. If Nintendo asked you to sell them your translation, would you take the money
Yes,
or give it to them for free?
I already have offered it for free, like since
the very beginning.
Yeah, since the very beginning, the offer has always been there. I would totally let them have it. If they wanted me to make changes, because they'll want to make changes, I would totally do that. I would do that for free even, I just want to see this come out officially. Wow, that's perfect timing for... So did we want to watch the Earthbound 64 thing?
Do you guys want to see the Earthbound 64 video, like the original trailer, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll try to put it up.
Okay, I'd like to see it.
So here we go. Mother 3. And then,
So nice to know.
it's not a chimera, but it looks like it's actually Earth.
Yeah,
Usually it's like a black and white Earth.
yeah.
So you can see Africa there.
Oh yeah, people definitely want to. Wow, they definitely want to see that.
See the Earthbound 64?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everdrade saying barf that up. Let's do it.
Okay, this might